Pistonhead.
Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.
Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. I've got a can of Pistonhead. This is brewed by a company called Brewing from Sweden, which is a bit sneaky because it's not Brutal Brewing. It's another company called, I think it's Spendrup or something like that. Well, they are a Swedish brewing company that happen to be the biggest Swedish brewing company, and they've got a range of drinks. This is their lager, and they do some variations on lager. They do like hops lager, cloudy lager and stuff like that. This is their just normal lager beer. It is a 4.6% in the volume in a 330ml can. This has been going over 10 years. I've had this years ago in a place called the Big Red, which is in Holloway in North London, and I knew a young lady who was an employee there, and she introduced me to this, and also another one that they do called Crude Oil, which is like a liqueur. Jesus Christ, I have never had a hangover like it after that crude oil stuff. It's like a licorice liqueur with salt in it. I think they put chili in it as well. It's vile stuff, and the hangover is merciless, and I had to go to work the next day. Anyway, let's get back to this stuff. As I say, it's a 330ml can. They give it all the spiel on the back saying, you know, we're who we are, we don't care, we're not pretentious and all that. But they do put the ingredients on there, which is interesting. It's got Munich malts, which you would expect in a decent lager, and they got Pilsner malt again, which is great. But they put Spalter Select. Spalter is one of the noble hops that I can never remember the name of. But you got Saaz hops, and you got the Tallenhauer hops. Spalter is another one, and I can't remember the other one. But yeah, they use one of the noble hops, and they've got Magnum and Perla hops in there as well. So enough of my waffle. Let's get this out of the can and into a glass. This is quite cold. I've left it outside. It's mid-January. It is freezing out there, and this smells mildly hoppy. There's lemon citrus on that. Not getting much of the malt, and it's quite insipid, the flavour, the aroma, sorry, the flavour. I'll tell you about the flavour in a minute. But let's see what it's like in the glass. There it is in the glass. Really nice can. I do like that. That is a proper biker, car enthusiast, metalheads can of beer there, matte black with a skull. You cannot go wrong with that, not in my book. Let's see what's happening in here. Oh, I'm getting sweet malt now, faint sweet malt, lemon citrus, but it's very faint. The ingredients look good, they do look good, but the aroma is not that strong. Let's get it down the hatch. Cheers, or skål, as they say in Sweden. It's not bad. It is not bad. I cannot say, sorry, I'm adjusting the camera here. because it looks like it's going to fall over at any minute. It's just okay. If I didn't know better, I'd say there's glucose syrup in there. It's got a very sweet finish to it. Now that could be their malts, but with the hops that they're giving it the big one about, I'm not really getting that at all. Well, ingredients: water, barley malt, hops. So there is obviously no there is no glucose syrup in it. It's very sweet. I imagine because it's got the two types of malt in there, that's why you're getting that sweetness. And again, I have forgot to put on the mic. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me now. It's been a long day, been rehearsing, been doing backing vocals. My throat is killing me. I know that's a sign of a bad singer, but you haven't heard our music. Yeah, it was rehearsing for 8 hours, so that's and I was up at 20 to 6 this morning. So yeah, it's a long day. Having said that, it's not bad. This is cold, it's clean. I wouldn't say it's crisp because it's quite sweet, it's quite malt heavy. And it's coming across as a macro brewed beer, which is disappointing. It doesn't stand out, but it's not bad. I'm being harsh there, but it's not ringing alarm bells, but it's not jumping out and knocking my socks off. So what would I give it? Well, as lagers go, it's not bad. Would I pay £1? Was it 80? I think it was £1.80 or something. I think it was for that. I always say this about the craft lagers, and in effect, this is not really a craft lager. This is brewed by one of the biggest breweries in Sweden. So this brutal brewing is just a facade. It's not really a craft brewery as such. So that's probably why I'm thinking that it's a macro brewed lager. The ingredients say it's not, but it's tasting like it is. So what would I give it? It's 6 out of 10, I think. It's not doing anything bad. It's ticking all the boxes. It's clean. It's not crisp, but it's refreshing. Would I recommend it? To be honest, if you like the can, yeah, get it, but it's not doing much for me at all. It's pretty run of the mill, but it's not bad. There's nothing I want to sort of really rant about, but it's not standing out. It's just doing what it's supposed to, and that's it. So yeah, 6 out of 10, recommended if you like the graphics and you like the can. And remember, beer is working class champagne.